and youngin' since we ain't have food in our tummy. That life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather. And we are underway in upstate New York. Taken from about the 12. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
10 at their own 27-yard line.
Allen now on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
10 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
A good position to be in here, second and inches. Allen. They'll run the screen with Moss. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Mackenzie Alexander in on the tackle.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
On second and 9, Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And here's Allen on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Alex Erickson deep for Cincinnati. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
This is Joe Mixon, and he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Burrow will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It is one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And able to find Green. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
Cincinnati.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Trent Murphy showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
49, guys. Mike. 49.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And they'll roll him out right. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
47-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
That's good.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports.
56.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
My 40. It's our time.
On play action, Allen. Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Check. He's coming. Let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to find Diggs. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll look to run with Moss. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Sean
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bengals.
Allen going to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins.
A loss on the play brings up 4th and goal.
Check. 40's mark.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Steps away to his left. He's going to run. And, he coughed it up, and the Bengals grab it. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, 65 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Good. Makes the score Bengals 7, Bills nothing.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Steps away. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Allen hit. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Being chased out left. This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll air this one out for Boyd. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's a 31-yard.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Buying time to his left. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Bengals grab it. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Here's Carter now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Ed Oliver.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
To go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On 3rd down, Burrow. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st down, Bengals.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
On 2nd down, Burrow. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On 1st down, Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Again, it's Mixon. And he bulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
Randy Bullock lining up.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
On first down, Allen.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
First and 10 at the
Throwing on first down is Allen. Flushed out right. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
first down.
Allen to throw once more. Forced out to his left. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
With the score.
Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4.
He's checking crap. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
Take over first and
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Joe Mixon. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon. 82 yards, and the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the...
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool. I'm the GOAT.